offers to take him. I'm not taking him. He's starting to lose it. He's got to get out. You okay with that?
Morning, guys. It is Super Bowl morning. Super Bowl is the time of beer, time of beef jerky, hot dogs, Doritos, all of the unhealthy food you can possibly think of. However, this time I want to veganize the Super Bowl. I want to show you guys what a vegan eats on Super Bowl day. Instead of eating all of the Doritos and all of the hot dogs and all of the beef jerky and beer, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. But first, some biology homework. Remember, I am a student, so I have to do my homework. I have to get through all of that, do the grind, and then I can get to the good stuff and get on with this video. Guys, so I'm not starting off with what I'm going to be making for the Super Bowl. I'm just going to have a little lunch right now. It's just going to be an experiment. Oh my gosh. It's going to be just some bread here, tomato, avocado, and some tempeh and butter, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put this all together in just a second. So first I cut up my tempeh into 4 slices. So I cut it into 2. And then I cut them into thinner slices like what you see here. That is the thickness you want. This is a bit too thin. It'll fall apart on you if it's not thick enough. And then these are the spices I'm using: Himalayan salt, pepper, and rosemary. And then I just put the spices all right on there. Next, I put butter on the bread, and then I tried to heat it up this way, but it obviously failed. I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, it's hot. Yeah. Alright, now I don't use oil to fry anything now, so I just put a bit of water on there, and that actually works pretty well. And as you can see, I found out the smarter way of warming up my bread and toasting it was just using a simple pan. That worked obviously much better, and I wasn't burning my fingers, and I was able to melt the butter. Next, I'm going to cut up this tomato, like bam, it's all cut up. Now I'm going to get the avocado and cut that up. So I've finished frying the tempeh, and this is what it looks like, just slightly burnt. That's how you want it. Next, I'm going to put the tomatoes onto the sandwich, and then I'm going to put the avocados on. Make sure to not put too many avocados on, because the flavor can get pretty intense. And then I just put on the same seasoning that I put onto the tempeh. Are you ready, my test subject? It's not focusing, but it's okay. Keep going. How's it taste? Yeah?
Not bad.
Not bad? Alright. So obviously I had 2 servings of that. It was actually pretty good. I was pretty surprised because I thought it would turn out gross, to be honest, but it didn't. So I'm super happy with that. Alright, I'm finished with my homework. Finally, now it is time to get to making the food for the Super Bowl. Let's do this. First, as you could have guessed, it's sweet potatoes. So I'm going to get about 5 of those, cut them up, and then first off I'm going to set the oven to 450 degrees. Now I got to wash the sweet potatoes, and then here they are all cut up. And this is my go-to seasoning combination: turmeric, Himalayan salt, pepper, and rosemary. And I just put it all right on there. And then as you can see, I do leave the skins on. I do really like the skins on the sweet potatoes. And now for the king of all fruits, watermelon. This is absolutely the most delicious fruit of all time. And you can just see I cut it in half, and it looks so good. Alright, so now I've cut it all up, and this is what it looks like. And the next step is very important. I'm going to put lemon juice onto the watermelon. This will help with the flavor and help preserve the watermelon as well. Alright, the oven is now at 450 degrees, so I've put my sweet potatoes into the oven, and they'll be in there for about 40 minutes. And then as you can see, I also added some strawberries onto there because strawberries are awesome.
slow build up. I'm like, come on, bro.
But if you had staff sergeant,
Football is the most entertaining sport. No.
no, rugby.
Rugby,
Rugby
yes.
is the most entertaining. Football.
It has now been 40 minutes, so I'm taking the sweet potatoes out to cool.
We're all watching. Woo! Ooh, not bad. We broke the window.
Not me.
We're gonna break it so that nobody else gets injured.
Put duct tape on it.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna break.
Go.
How's breaking with water going?
If I get into that hole and enough water goes from the inside, it'll bust out.
Actually, I threw it.
Oh,
you suck.
great aim.
Dude, double dog range sucks.
Third time's a charm.
And another baseball player.
Double dog.
The pressure. It's going.
How many pounds is this? We got, what, 200 pounds on a 49cc moped. It's coming down. Okay. Yeah. All right, slow down here, bud. Oh, here we go. All right, guys, I've prepped all of the food, so I'm just going to show you right now what we've got going on here. So, of course, there's still going to be a whole bunch of chips, Doritos, and everything in between, but this is going to present some healthy vegan options to watch the Super Bowl with.
So here I have the little mini sweet potato bites, as well as some avocado on the back, and then some of my cut up watermelon, strawberries, and then some dark chocolate, which is vegan as well. And believe it or not, these were all popular hits at the party.
Something's coming. It's a T-Rex. It's a T-Rex. It's not a T-Rex.
Yeah. His PS4 is struggle busted.
You good? No, it's good. It's good.
Close it up. No. Close it up. When it's starting, you don't close it.
Alright guys, so here's some tempeh that I put onto the grill, and now it's ready to be made into a burger, and just look at that. It was amazing. You definitely have to try it. Try a tempeh burger if you never have tried one before. And that is it for the video. It was a lot of fun to make it. I hope all of you enjoyed it, and it was definitely a big success. The food that I made turned out to be really popular, and everybody just had a great time like they're supposed to.